What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers, bringing you guys our next matchup in the upgraded tournament. We are here on a Monday. Now, okay, real quick. I don't know, so don't spoil it just in case. But there's that rumor going around that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct today of all days. At the time of recording, there's been no announcements about that. So if there was something, don't spoil it in the comments, please, just in case. Somebody hasn't seen it yet, but I don't know, it'd be fun to wake up to that news, right? Oh, Nintendo Direct, right? And then maybe the next DLC's character for Smash gets announced. I don't know, whatever, but should be fun nonetheless. Anyway, back here on Monday, new tournament match and results. But yeah, if you're new and you're wondering what this is, simple. Put a bunch of characters into a tournament. Characters that can only be upgraded, so assist trophies, spirits, me costumes, Pokemon, background characters, like on stages or something like that. That's why this is the upgraded tournament. All right, so yeah, before we get any further, before we get into the results and the voting, there's a few rules we got to go over, so take a look. All right, rule number 1, you got to be open-minded for this sort of tournament. Why do you have to be open-minded, you say? Well, you got to be open-minded to the possibility, again, no guarantee, but the possibility we could get another upgraded character inside Smash Bros. For Fighter Pass Volume 2, alright? Next rule, you only get 1 vote per person. Please be fair. Keep it fair that way. How do you vote, though? Simple. Down in the comments section, just type the name of the character. Say, I vote for, and then whoever the character you're choosing to vote for. Simple. But remember, you can vote for both characters. Just simply say, I vote both. Easy. That's how you do that. Rest of the rules, though, double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose twice in order to be officially eliminated. Then once we get to the results to determine the winner and loser of each individual match, if there happens to be a tie in the votes, going to flip a coin on camera, fairest way to break a tie. And then each matchup voting-wise only lasts for just 1 week. That's it for the rules. Let's get to the rest of the video. All right, let's jump into it real quick. So let's go over the results from last week, which, who was it again? It was Gengar taking on Shovel Knight, and this was from the loser bracket, so somebody's being eliminated. And ultimately, it really wasn't a close one. Wasn't close. Shovel Knight ends up picking up the victory here, 34 votes to just 15. So I believe there are no more Pokemon left in this tournament. So yeah, they actually just all lost their second match. Eevee just lost, Gardevoir just lost, and Gengar. So no more Pokemon in the tournament. Little interesting. Maybe that's just kind of how more people feel, I suppose. Or at least the ones about this tournament. But anyway, congrats, Shovel Knight moves on for at least 1 more match. Because again, loser bracket. You lose twice. Or if you lose in the loser bracket, you're done. So let's move on to today's matchup. Now, I got an interesting point about one of the characters. And that would be King Boo. I will get to that in just a second. But King Boo's opponent is Raiden from the Metal Gear Solid, the Metal Gear franchise. We all know Raiden, right? The electric sword slasher person dude thing. Yeah, that guy. All right, let's start things off. So, King Boo, here's my interesting point, and please don't twist my words. I'm not coming up with no theory, because if you know me, I hate fan theories. I hate the fan theories where they try to force it down other people's throat. This is not a theory by any means. This is just an interesting observation. We'll put it that way, okay? So, let's go back to last year, right? We had, I think it started in, I want to say it started in August, maybe even, no, I don't think July. Well, we'll say last August through, like, basically what I'm getting to, there's a multiple stretch of months, like August, September, October, November, December, January, February, I don't remember about March, maybe March, I think March as well, but that could have been like 7 or 8 straight months where we got like these bonus spirits, and the spirits came from first-party franchises. They come from third-party, like random stuff that we weren't even expecting, but it was cool to somebody who loves spirits to see, hey, and plus new franchises being represented in Smash Bros. That's really cool too. That is really cool. But if you remember, they did not have any Fire Emblem 3 houses. Don't worry, I'm going somewhere. I'm not saying anything good about Fire Emblem here. Fire Emblem 3 houses released in July, or is it June? Anyway, June or July of 2019, right? Didn't get a single spirit event for Fire Emblem 3 houses, right? Okay, what was another one of Nintendo's bigger releases of 2019? Luigi's Mansion 3. And yet, Luigi's Mansion 3 did not get a single spirit event. Now, where am I going with this? Okay, we already have Luigi in the game, right? He's a playable character. Yeah. We have Professor Egad. I think we even have like the poltergeist, the vacuum thing that Luigi has. I think that's even a spirit. Aren't some of the ghosts from Luigi's Mansion already spirits in the game? So it's like, okay, what else could you add from Luigi's Mansion? Easy. Usually these spirit events that I'm referring to came with about 3 to 4 different spirits. So probably number one, the most likely spirit you could add in, Luigi, right? We all know about Luigi. He was like a Echo Flavor of the Week, months back. But you could do Luigi. You got Helen Gravely, Boolossus. There's probably more, but 3. There you go, 3 right there. So I'm just saying, how does this all tie into King Boo? Well, King Boo is a big part of the Luigi's Mansion series, right? He's one of the main villains and all that stuff. So King Boo, if he were to be playable, maybe he could kind of represent a little bit more of the Luigi's Mansion side of things. And I just listed 3 spirits that he could bring with him. You could also bring maybe just different types of booze, I suppose. Boos, not booze, not the drink. No, not now. The ghost, yeah, Boo. He could bring different types that we don't already have a spirit of in Smash Bros. So you could do painting Mario, like the one for the Final Smash. You could do that as like a spirit, whatever. But like there's some good potential with King Boo, and just a franchise that he could represent that didn't get a spirit event, and it's kind of weird, especially being first party, Luigi's Mansion, and they didn't get a spirit event. I'm just saying it's an interesting observation. I'm not saying like they're saving Luigi for Fighter Pass Volume 2 or Helen Gravely or Boolossus. I'm not saying they're doing anything like that. Please don't twist my words. I'm just saying it was interesting that they skipped that, right? They built up Luigi's Mansion 3 to be a bigger release for him, and it was. But we didn't get any representation. Okay, it's an interesting fact. But King Boo, I didn't even talk moveset, but King Boo would be really fun, big character, but he could be a lightweight because he's a ghost, right? Ghost should weigh nothing. But although he was a heavyweight character in one of the Mario Kart games, which still makes me scratch my head. But King Boo, fun character, awesome character, very overlooked character. Not just because he's a ghost, but like there's not a lot of people that talk about him. And I feel like if somebody finally brought him up and had like a video that kind of like really went into, hello, can I not? Okay, hold on. There we go. But if somebody like big could come up with like a video that would gain like a lot of views, a lot of traction, and really sit down and discuss King Boo, I think a lot of people could really be on board with that idea. I'm already on board for it. I'm probably voting King Boo in this matchup, but yeah, King Boo, I like the character. On the flip side of the coin, Raiden, Metal Gear Solid. I actually like this character, but I've never played Metal Gear games. Is that weird? Why do I like Raiden? Well, he's in PlayStation All-Stars. I thoroughly enjoyed that game, yes. Did the game have its flaws or quirks or terrible balancing issues? Sure. But for what the game still offered, I enjoyed that. I liked that. And surprisingly to me, not that any of you care, but surprisingly to me, Raiden was a character that it was like a top 5 or top 4 character I played as in Metal Gear, in PlayStation All-Stars. So I got to kind of know the character. Yes, kind of a quicker character, would have a blade, so kind of a sword user. Yeah, we don't need no more sword users, like no more ninja sword users. Still be a fun character. He kind of deals with what, like lightning? Doesn't lightning revolve around his blades? He could be a fun character, but like I think, again, maybe I should look this up, but I think potentially an issue could be that it's Konami, right? Is Konami willing to play ball and say, yeah, okay, we'll let Nintendo put another one of our characters in the Fighters Pass? And if they did, are they gonna kind of be reasonable about it, or would they be like, hey, we're not doing anything with them, so we're gonna maybe ask for more than it might be worth, for Nintendo? Would Nintendo get enough value out of it? I think that's the best way to put it. So Konami could be a roadblock in this situation, but still the character is known. We already have Snake on the roster, right? So it's not like you can say, yeah, we need to have Snake before Raiden. Well, we already do. So, but yeah, I think just the big issue for me would be, is Konami willing to play ball? And then if they are, Raiden could be very fun. Again, like, Raiden is a spirit in the game, which is why he's in the tournament, right? He is a legendary spirit after all, which is pretty cool. Maybe that's Nintendo thinks pretty highly of him if they end up putting him as a legend spirit. So it could be fun, I suppose, right? And another fun fact, he would be the first actual character, not me costume, but he'd be the first actual character to be in PlayStation All-Stars. Okay, cool. And Super Smash Brothers is a playable game. Just a fun little video game fact, I suppose. Right? A lot of people think Hayachi could be that one. I think Hayachi could still be in the running, but yeah, then his Mii costume happened, right? I don't know. Hey, could still surprise us, right? And be like, oh yeah, by the way, Hayachi's a playable character. I don't know. It could happen, but overall, I think Raiden, I mean, moveset wise, perfect. Like, simple. It gets right to the point. King Boo as well is kind of... King Boo might be a tiny bit trickier, but I think with enough time, you could really sit down and come up with a proper moveset for, well, both these characters, especially King Boo. But like I stated earlier, I believe my vote is going for King Boo. I've just been a really big fan of King Boo for a long time. Plus, the villain aspect, I mean, come on, right? But yeah, I'm going to vote King Boo, so let me know who you guys got down in the comments. King Boo, Raiden, or both. They're all good options. So I guess sneak peek for tomorrow. Tomorrow's matchup, didn't even realize that. Speaking of Hayachi, Hayachi is in tomorrow's matchup against Paper Mario, whose game just released. Okay, we'll see how people feel about Paper Mario. Otherwise, that's the matchup tomorrow. Then the results will be from Ashley, who's taking on Ring Fit Trainer. That's it for today. I do have a second video, so if there's a Nintendo Direct and they announce a specific character, and they show off a little bit of gameplay, my second video today is going to be kind of weird. So, if anybody remembers last Monday, I don't know how many people watched this far in the video, but last Monday I did a Waluigi potential moveset, spirits, and stage. I don't have an actual name for it, but that's the type of video I did, where I like broke down the character, how they could work, and what they could bring with them. I have another video like that, obviously focusing on a brand new, different character, so it might be awkward if they announce this character and then my video comes up later. They're like, So we'll see if that happens. We'll see how accurate I could have been. But anyway, that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.